I have something for you. It's a jellyfish. Here you go. Now you have a pet jellyfish. You're welcome. You might be wondering how you're supposed to take care of this guy. And furthermore, what even is a jellyfish? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm here to tell you the basics of how jellyfish work. Now, jellyfish, first off, are not fish, but rather are classified as Cnidaria, the same group as sea anemones and coral. They are a very old species of animal, first appearing even before trees had evolved somewhere between 500 million and 700 million years ago during the Cambrian period. The details on the evolution of jellyfish is still pretty fuzzy because finding fossils of them is extremely rare. Fossilization is already a process that requires very specific conditions, even if your body isn't very fragile and made up of 95% water. However, clearly they are very resilient creatures and survived many mass extinctions and still dominate the oceans today. Moving on to basic anatomy. Jellyfish have no brain, lungs, or even blood. They do, however, have a nervous system that allows them to sense touch and temperature changes. Some species, like the Caribbean box jellyfish, even have eyes. 24 of them. They have bell-shaped bodies that pulsate to propel themselves through the water. And hanging down from the bell are their famous tentacles that they use to fend off predators and catch prey. The tentacles are armed with specialized stinging cells called cnidocytes that, when triggered, shoot out tiny poisonous barbs. And depending on the jellyfish you get stung by, the resulting sting could range from being like an annoying bug bite to a free ticket to the hospital. Yay! Now, how about reproduction? Jellyfish life cycles are quite different compared to what we're used to. Adult jellies, which are called medusa by the way, don't look at them directly or you might turn to stone. Haha! Medusa have specialized cells in their tentacles that release either sperm or egg cells into the water. When fertilized, it enters the next stage called planula, which floats down and attaches to something on the seafloor. There, it grows into a polyp, which kind of resembles an anemone. And at this stage, it is able to make many clones of itself that eventually get released as ephora. Look at the baby! These ephora are what grow to be the adult medusa. Did you catch that? Jellyfish undergo both sexual and asexual reproduction at different stages of their life. And it gets crazier. There is one species of jellyfish that is biologically immortal. This jelly, called Turritopsis dohrnii, has evolved to have what's basically fountain of youth mechanics. If this jelly gets injured, is facing starvation, or when it gets old, its body reverts back to a polyp and it just starts life over again. Imagine if humans could do that. Happy 90th birthday to me. Time to do it all over again. So there you have it. That's the basics of how jellyfish work. Okay, cool, but I still don't know how to take care of it. Oh yeah. I don't know, look it up or something.